strawberries and cream sheet cake. It's my first time making this recipe. I'm making it from scratch. So let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is take your butter, put it in your mixing bowl, and you wanna beat that until it's creamy, and then add 2 cups of sugar and mix that in with it. Also, be sure to set your oven at 350 degrees and let it preheat while you are preparing this batter. I'm gonna beat this butter at medium speed. Let me raise the lens up so you guys can actually possibly see down in this bowl maybe. That helps a little bit. Okay. There. So I am going to mix it on medium. Careful, because these things, electric mixers, throw butter all over the place if you're not careful. That is what I call whipped butter. Okay, now go ahead, hon. You can slowly pour the sugar in while I'm mixing, okay? Mm-hmm. Wait, go there. Okay, so we have beat the sugar and the butter. You're supposed to beat it until it's light and fluffy, about 4 to 5 minutes. You beat it, there it is, light and fluffy. The next thing we're going to do is add our vanilla flavoring, and we're going to add our eggs. Now I'm going to add, oh, and also our lemon juice. I'm using fresh squeezed lemons, so I'm squeezing my own juice out of these.
Can I do the eggs, Mama?
Yeah. 1 egg at a time. So crack one, we'll mix that up, and then we'll put the second one in. Second one in. There. Now we have to add lemon juice and vanilla flavoring, but I have to cut and squeeze my lemon. So I am going to put 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and this is fresh lemon juice, obviously. As you see, I'm squeezing fresh lemon juice from a fresh lemon. One. Yes, I did see that seed fall in there. Take care of it when I'm done. 2. Take my knife and get rid of that seed. Come on. Come on. All right. 2. And next we're going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Can I put it in?
Yes. Yes, you can. If I can get it open. All right, there's 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, let's mix that all in. The next step is to mix your cake flour, your strawberry gelatin, your baking soda, and buttermilk. So you're going to mix those 3 dry ingredients together first. Then you're going to add them to your butter mixture that we were mixing earlier. And you're going to mix it all together. But first you want to put the dry ingredients in and mix it. So this is a brand new box of baking soda, by the way. Lexi will do the honors of mixing the dry ingredients.
Yay! Ow.
There. That.
Am I mixing the buttermilk in too?
I'll do the wet stuff, hon. I don't want it to fly all over the place.
Okay.
More than I've already had everything flying all over the place.
So 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of the...
You're going to use 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of the Jell-O mix.
Alright, so Lexi's going to mix that. Let me remove my partially used box of Jell-O mix.
Is this going to make the flour pink?
I'm not sure. It's going to make something pink once that buttermilk hits it, though. Make sure you stir it in good, okay? Because we want all the ingredients in there to be distributed evenly throughout. So you can hold it with your other hand if you need to. Mama can man the camera. Alright guys, so the next step is going to be to mix these two, which I've already explained in the previous step. But you want to alternate your flour mixture with the buttermilk. So you start with the flour mixture and you end with the flour mixture, alternating. So we'll put a little flour mixture in, we'll blend that up, then we'll put some of the buttermilk in, blend it up, and we'll go back and forth until all the buttermilk is used and the flour is the last thing to pour in. So that's what we're going to do right now. No, I'm trying to straighten the bowl up so you don't spill any of it. It's hanging all over the side. Side there. Yes, it is turning pink. If you guys can see that, I'm not sure. Alright, so we gotta do buttermilk. I'll man the buttermilk. Remember, we're alternating where you pour flour mixture, buttermilk. So we'll put a little bit of that in there. And stir. Some more flour, so you get the gist of it. Just go back and forth mixing.
Very creamy.
All right, guys. How's that? My strawberry cake batter.
That already.
That looks delicious. And to answer your question now, yes, it is very pink.
And I would eat all of it right now.
Okay, guys, so the next step will be to stir in some of your strawberries. But as you can see, I haven't even sliced my strawberries up yet. So I'll slice them and then I will put them in.
Can I put the strawberry?
Okay, so we've sliced up and I put them in the blender after I sliced them just to make sure that the pieces weren't too big. But these are our strawberries and we're going to put them in the batter. Take this out.
Can I pour?
It's not gonna pour, watch. It's gonna be too hard. You're gonna have to beat them in. Get in there, strawberries. My do everything special.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, you finished it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, bum.
You're silly. Ah, somebody else is busy down there. Here's my helper. All right, so we're gonna mix these strawberries in now.
Hey, don't lick me after you just eat.
Voila! Now you get it all mixed in. Okay, so the next step will be to take your 9x13 pan and grease it and flour it if you're going to use no parchment paper. But I'm going to use parchment paper. So for parchment paper, you'll just line this with parchment paper. And then you want to leave about 3 inches hanging off of each side so it'll be easy to lift the cake out of the pan when it's done. Let's see. I think that's good. So, this. Line our pan. Another thing also with the parchment paper is you do want to take some cooking spray and spray it just to make sure that it doesn't stick. I love the way that smells. It always smells like cookies or something. Alright. It'll fall in when I start spreading my batter on. Take that batter. That looks delicious and it smells delicious too. Sorry guys, I am a lefty, so my hand is in front of the camera and I'm trying to keep it back so you guys can see what I'm doing. Right, now let's make magic here. You see, you just spread it around in your tray. Second, we will be popping this baby in the oven. I'll let you guys get a better look. It all spread. There you go. All spread out. We're gonna put this in the oven. Maximum of 45 minutes, but you guys know me by now. I check frequently because I like my cakes to be moist. So I will check it at about 25 minutes, and every 5 minutes after that or less, I'll check it to see how moist it is, and then I'll turn the oven off once it's to my satisfaction. Oh, you don't want to taste the batter?
I do. Can I lick it?
Just take a little. I'm done with that spoon. Don't lick it though, because I might need to use it again. So take your finger and just taste the batter.
Mmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay guys, so the cake is in the oven. And while the cake is in the oven, we are going to make our frosting. And to make the frosting, you need Philadelphia cream cheese. You need 2/3 cup of sugar. You only need 1 8-ounce container of cream cheese. You need heavy whipping cream, 1.5 cups of that. You need another slew of chopped strawberries. And am I missing anything? Oh, lemon juice. I think 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. And of course, I'm still using my fresh lemon to make the lemon juice. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna beat 1/3 of the sugar with the cream cheese. Mix that in good. Then on another bowl, we will mix the other 1/3 of sugar, the 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, and what else? A little drop of the food coloring if you want it pink. You don't need to put this in there, but I want it to be pink, so I bought the little gel. It's over here. A little pink gel, so you just mix a drop of that in with the batter, or not the batter, but with the frosting mix, and it'll make it nice and pink. Then you combine the liquid with the cheese mixture. So after you're done mixing the cream cheese, you want to put the strawberries in the cream cheese batter. And then you want to take your heavy whipping cream and your food coloring, and you want to add it, mix, add, mix, add, mix until it's all in. It's going to be nice and fluffy. When it's nice and fluffy, you are ready to spread this all over your cake. And bon appetit. So let's get started with that. One of those. 1/3 cup of sugar. Happens every time I mix cream cheese. It always gets stuck in the... Yes, this is clean. We washed it. I know Lexi decided to use her little germs to eat all the strawberry batter off of it. So I'm gonna use this to put my cream cheese back in the bowl. Yes, it will go in there again. It'll get mixed good though. It'll mix pretty good, and then we'll just add the other ingredients, and then it'll stop getting stuck. But this is what I deal with in the meantime. If anybody has any tips for how not to let this happen, post it down below. I am open to suggestions. But in the meantime, this is how I have been taking care of it for years, of making recipes with cream cheese and having the cream cheese get stuck in my mixer, in the blaze. It doesn't matter which one I use, it always gets stuck anyway. You see how this thing just made me a liar? Didn't get stuck, but now it's nice and creamy. Alright, so let me go and chop up my strawberries, because I didn't chop them yet, and then we'll add the strawberries to this. I'm gonna mix the cream cheese and the strawberries together now. like it's nice and pink already, but I'm still going to put a drop of my food coloring in just to make sure. It's pink food coloring, by the way, pink gel, just to make sure it stays pink, because we're gonna add some liquids to this, and I'm sure it will still stay pink. It will just lighten up, but I want to make sure it's nice and pink. I like to scrape the sides, make sure you get all that cream cheese in. It's only one pack. Okay. Now that is nice and creamy and ready, let's turn our attention to the next bowl. And in this bowl, we're going to put the lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of it, a 1/3 cup of sugar, and the heavy whipping cream. Cream. All right, let me check on our cake real quick. Be right back. That's what the cream looks like. You beat it until it starts to peak, and then you fold it in to your other mixture. So I'm gonna fold some of that in. More mix. And mix. Mix. Well, guys, this is how you make our frosting. I'm gonna beat it a little bit more, see if it thickens up a little bit more, but that's how you make the frosting. When it's thick enough, then we will spread it on our cake. Right now the cake is cooling, so it's going to cool on that rack for half an hour. Then I'm going to invert it on a cookie sheet. Actually, you're supposed to invert it on a rack, but I'm gonna put it on a cookie sheet because I'm not leaving it on the rack. And let it cool completely for an hour, and then we will frost it, and then we will be finished. All right, guys, so I flipped it over, I put it on the cookie sheet. I'm gonna let it cool for another hour, and then I will frost it. All right, guys, that's the finished product. I tried to cheat on the frosting because I didn't have a cup and a half. I only had a little over a cup, so I put a little bit of half and half in there. I didn't think it would affect the consistency that much, but it did. So it's a little bit runny, but it's thick enough, and it still tastes really good. So learn from my mistake. Don't mix any half and half in it. But outside of that, it's delicious. The frosting tastes amazing. It's really good. So anyway, oh my goodness, that is so good. Like, I tasted a little piece of the cake when I was putting it on the pan, and a little bit came off of my hand, and it was so moist and so spongy and just mixed with that delicious homemade frosting. Oh my goodness, I I haven't even eaten this cake yet, and I already can't wait to make the next one. Of course, with only having whipping cream. But anyway, it was delicious. So I'll see you guys next recipe. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. See ya. There it goes. Nice, delicious slice of cake. Aaron?
Looks good.
It is good.
What's that little rabbit? Rupert. Just left from a workout. And you go eat me some good food. I'm taking a piece of this one. Why you gave me the little
Did you
what is yogurt on here?
No, I put half and half in the recipe to make up for the amount of the heavy whipping cream that I didn't get because I didn't feel like going back to the store, and I think that's made it thinner than it's supposed to be. But it still tastes good, right?
Yeah.
You know about like strawberry cake?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna let's take a piece home for her too.
I'm sure she do.
Everything scratch.
Scratch like
I made everything. Frosting, everything in it. I made it.
real strawberries.
Yeah, I sliced the strawberries up. Chopped them up. Me and Lexi been here chopping up strawberries and
That cake ain't gonna make it 3 days.
it's not.